What up, y'all? It's your boy, Downtown Born, coming back at you on this 4th of July Sunday. Now, my kids are going to other family 4th of July function or whatever, and their grandma's going to keep them for the night. So I got the house all to myself with my wife at work and shit. But I'm bored as fuck. I hate 4th of July. It ain't nothing but hot as shit, and then you go out and watch a bunch of fucking lights in there. I ain't with it. But then again, I hate Christmas too, so pretty much every holiday except Halloween, I hate. I digress. I've been wanting to talk about Timothy Bradley, but I'm not here to do, I've been wanting to talk about other things too, and I'm not really here to do a prediction video, at least not yet, for Bradley versus the Braves. What I'm hoping happens is this builds Tim Bradley's name up. Because other than that, I can't really see this fight having any significance, really. It kind of scares me that Bradley's moving up to welterweight to fight this guy. I don't want it to be a prelude to something as far as him staying at that division. I really don't want that to happen. I still want him to be in the mix down there with the 140-pound guys, you know, but I ain't the fighter, and he may be just doing what he can right now. This is my first video I'm doing outside. You're gonna hear the popping and the little firecrackers and shit going off. Maybe my dog's chain rolling around here somewhere, but you know, we gotta try it out sometime. Might as well try it on the noisiest fucking day of the year. Anyway, what I really want to see Tim Bradley in is 140-pound fights with. I really want to see him fight Devon Alexander, but I won't be mad if I see him fight Amir Khan. You know what I mean? I'm not mad about the Bregu fight. I just don't like what it may mean for as far as what we might see in Timothy Bradley's future. I don't enjoy entertaining that thought, really. And it's not like he couldn't get a fight at 140. Let's be honest, he can. A lot of people, you know, got him in their sights, and Bradley's real good. He can take a lot of them 140-pounders, and the guys that can take him, I think, is pretty evenly matched. Despite what people are thinking about Devon Alexander, I'm pretty sure Timothy Bradley, I think, is an overall better fighter, but the size, the way Devon Alexander uses size, and the fact that he does have pop in those punches may make him the favorite in a fight like that. But like I said, I'm not here to do a prediction video right now. All I'm saying is that's the most evenly fight I can think of for Timothy Bradley or Devon Alexander right now, and I really would rather see that fight. I hope Devon Alexander has another fight real soon, and then I think he does. Does he have one in August? Not sure. I'll have to look it up. He might have one in August. And then we can get this ball rolling on this fight that, you know, we really want to see, which is Bradley versus Alexander. But moving on, things closer at hand is the pay-per-view coming up with the Juan Manuel Marquez against Juan Diaz, the rematch. I'd say Diaz has more of a chance in this fight than maybe what the odds will say, but the odds are going to be true. I mean, the odds are going to show, you know, that Marquez is really going to be the heavily favored fighter going into this, because he's such a great technician, and at that weight class, at their weight, he is really an outstanding fighter. And Juan Diaz has not shown to be an outstanding fighter. What he has shown to be is an exciting fighter. And watching Marquez versus Diaz 1, I'm comfortable in saying that Diaz is giving Marquez a real good run for his money up until those last 2 rounds before, or the round before he got knocked out, and then the round when he got knocked out. I think Marquez has been looking for that uppercut all fight. Because it had presented itself, the opportunity had presented itself so many times. I'm going to pick Marquez to win. like I said, this isn't a prediction video, but I don't really think this categorizes. I don't think, I can make a post-fight video about this and be happy that I predicted right. I think it's pretty clear who should win this fight, and it should be Juan Manuel Marquez. But if Marquez doesn't knock Diaz out again, I could see this being a tough fight going 12 rounds, and I could see it being close. I really could, because Diaz can put up a fight. And Marquez, sometimes does have a tendency to go into the cliche Mexican fighter, where he'll sit there and trade and battle when he doesn't need to. But that's what makes this matchup exciting, I think. Now the pay-per-view, I haven't checked on the price, so y'all let me know, because it may decide whether I buy it or not. If it's 50 or 60 bucks, like one of these bigger fights out here, I ain't buying that shit. Even though the undercards are great, and I really want to see if Casamayor has anything left in the tank. This is a really good fight to buy if it's not full price. Like if it's 30 bucks, with the undercards, that's about 4 fights you're looking forward to seeing, or you have an interest in, quite possibly, and all interesting in their own way. It's a real good undercard fight, like Mintake Bubble Bath said, and if it's 30 bucks, I'll buy it. But if it's 50 or 60 bucks, man, I'm gonna catch that shit online. Fuck the dumb shit. I don't know what's up with pay-per-view prices. I can't see, and before I didn't really think about it. When I jumped on here last September, I was buying like every fight. You know what I mean? Just because, I guess I had the money and I had the job at that time, so I could afford it, and I wasn't really thinking about why I was buying it. And since then, and before then, I think I jumped on right after the Mayweather Marquez fight, and I bought that one too, and I was calling myself dumb for it. But since then, it's been a whole slew of disappointing $60 purchases that I'm just tired of handing over. Especially when they're not really the top main fight. If I'm gonna pay that much money again for a pay-per-view fight, it better be 2 top guys in the same division, no one coming up, no one coming down, just an honest, true divisional title fight, something that means something. But other than that, I'm not buying this pay-per-views no more. I'm gonna go right back on like I did to see Katsides versus Mitchell, and I watched it online because they weren't showing it over here, not even on pay-per-view. And since then, I've just decided that I'm not forking over 50 or 60 bucks for bullshit no more. So I guess that's been going through my mind too, thinking about Marquez versus Diaz too. I think the winner of the main event should be clear beforehand who's going to win. It should be Marquez, but like I said, at the same time, it's got some pretty interesting undercards, and it makes it worth it if it's a cheap pay-per-view. But if it's not, it's just, I would suggest buying it. Go watch it on your computer. You know what I mean? I guess I'm kind of jaded to pay-per-views now, and this is kind of a recent thing, so I had to get my thoughts out there. How much time I got left? A couple minutes, if that. Well, I'll probably make another video then. I'll go put this one on my computer because my camera only holds like 15 minutes anyway. But, summertime's kind of dead for boxing, and I know there's a lot of fights going on, but, as far as anything to get us excited or something, I've pretty much dead, has been for me. The most exciting thing that's happened was going to be Ward versus Green, but we knew Green wasn't going to perform well. So, other than that, I'll just be looking forward to bigger fights coming up and seeing who's going to fight who. I'm interested to see how Zabju is going to do on Friday Night Fights. I'm interested to see how that's going to go. He should win, of course. This shouldn't be anything too strenuous for a boxer of his caliber. But what I want to see is if he can take this guy and show us that he's so much better that he deserves another shot, at least at being top ranked, or hanging with the division of top ranked. And I think at 140, Zabjuda can still make noise, but let's see if he can hold it together after 6 or 7 rounds, right? Well, this is Naptown Born. Deuces for right now. I'm gonna get out of here and go load this up, and then I'll be back out here to make another video. Later.